The Inquisition wouldn't bow to Leman Russ if he returned to Terra. They would try to burn him from existence. And perhaps they'd be right to. We waste lifetimes praying for the wolf time, spinning sagas of the Wolf King marching home from the mists to save a dying empire. We tell ourselves fairy tales while the civilization around us rots from the core. But we always ignore one immutable law, even for an emperor's son. No one walks into the eye of Terra and returns as they were. Leman Russ didn't flee there. He went willingly. He has breathed its air, hunted its horrors, and swam in that sea of raw, screaming unreality for 10,000 years. A man cannot do this and come back a man. Not even the Emperor's favorite wolf. The thing that answers our prayers may bear his name, but it will not be wearing his face. And right now the rumors are a fever pitch, louder than ever before. Why? Because of the weapons. The lore is clear. In the Age of Strife, the Emperor forged more than relics. He forged metaphysical spears, tuned to warp and will, given to Constantine Valdor and Leman Russ. They were twins, linked. And when Valdor, King in Yellow, rose from the city of dust in Pariah, his spear flared to life with him, a beacon across the void. If one wakes, so might the other. The comments will scream, "Russ is incorruptible." But that's the easy lie. The real fear isn't corruption, it's revelation. Look at Corax. In Shadow of the Past, the Raven Lord emerges from his long hunt in the Eye, and he is not a man. He is living shadow, a storm of ravens, a wraith that can rend a demon prince asunder with its will alone. When Lorgar sees him, he doesn't see his brother. He sees what became of him. And Corax says it plain, "I am what I have always been." He was never changed by the Eye. The Eye simply burned away the mask. So why do we assume Russ, most volatile, most spiritually charged of them all, would escape that unveiling? Especially when he began his change before he ever left. In Wolfsbane, Russ descends into the Underverse and meets his reflection, the Erlking. He isn't told a story, he sees his own soul. The wolf spirit inside him is revealed as truth, not myth. And he accepted it. He embraced that power to wound Horus himself. That was 10,000 years ago. Add another 10 millennia of raw warp exposure, with no Emperor's light to anchor him. And the question isn't, did Russ fall? The question is, what has he ascended into? Because this theory isn't about corn or chaos. It's worse. Some believe Russ has become the Odin myth made real. He shed his mortal eye for wisdom, and in doing so, shed his mortality altogether. He may have become the storm itself, a warp entity of order, a god of fury and predation, not a demon prince, something older, something stranger, a god of the hunt wearing the memory of a man. And this is the nightmare that keeps the High Lords awake. The Imperium is built on fear of psychers, mutants, and the warp. What happens when a 10-foot-tall entity woven from lightning and thunder steps into the Senatorum Imperialis? An entity they have no category for. He would not need a weapon. He could kill you with a thought. The ecclesiarchy worships an emperor who stole power from Molech. Russ is the old faith made manifest. a pagan demigod in their sterile bureaucracy. Guilliman tries to rule with laws and logistics. Russ will rule with storms and blood. They are not compatible. The Ordo Malleus was created for one purpose: hunt down and eradicate warp entities. If a Primarch-level warp anomaly is on final approach to Terra, what do you think they do? Open the gates of welcome or unleash every weapon they have? Leman Russ does not return to save the Imperium. His return would be its end. His very existence would shatter the Empire's illusions of control. That Primarchs are men, that the warp can be contained, that heroes remain human. Every citizen would see the truth. The Wolf King was never a man. He has always been something else entirely. So when the sons of Fenris look to the sky and beg for their father's return, they should be careful what they wish for. The thing stepping out of the warp after 10,000 years will not be the Wolf King you remember. It will be the wolf spirit given form, the storm given teeth, the end of every lie the Imperium has ever told about its angels of death. So, tell me in the comments, if Russ returns, is he a hero? Or is he the final, fatal truth that breaks this broken empire forever? The wolf is at the door, and he has been starving for 10,000 years.